Good morning, dear ones. I know it's not quite Valentine's yet, but I do want to read you a little love note from my heart to your heart, my soul to your soul, just to start us off on this big love union, this divine love connection, this eternal bond that our souls have with each other. So this is what I want to say to each of you. You are the embodiment of divine love, endlessly worthy and eternally radiant. I honor your unique gifts and trust in your ability to shine. Your worth is not defined by others, it is rooted in your sacred truth. Is my volume okay? It's okay. Beautiful. And then I wrote a little love song. I write a lot of little love ditties and I kind of keep to myself because I like to keep them kind of between me and my higher self. But the words to one of them is this, and I'll put it in a we. There's a place we go, not of this world. These are the words to the song. There's a place we go. And I'm asking you to consider kind of feeling into this too and feeling yourself going there. There's a place we go, not of this world, where nothing gets to us. It's a place of dreams. It's a place of dreams where love never goes away, where love never goes away, always here to stay, never goes away. I'll just say those words once more as we go to our place of dreams, our soul dreams, the divine dreams, that we are actually being dreamed by the divine dreamer right now. And if we can dream with the divine dreamer, we won't dream anymore. We will be awakened beings. So there's a place we go, not of this world, where nothing gets to us. It's a place of dreams where love never goes away. It's a place of dreams where love is always here to stay. That's our little tribe, a few souls that came on this morning. That's our dream. Every time we come on, every time we join together. I said yesterday that our souls have a contract, but all souls have a contract. We are bonded together in in the oneness everlasting. It's always been, it's always will be, and it's here with us right now, this union of our souls and this telepathy of our hearts. The mere thought of the telepathy of our hearts, says an Afghan mystic, the very thought of the beauty that our thoughts, that our hearts are in their, not therapy, but in telepathy with each other melts my heart. So you can maybe keep your eyes closed. And if it's comfortable for you to have your video on, that's fine. But you also can turn it off at any time if, like, when you watch the review, when I send you the YouTube and you're not comfortable in seeing your face on just this intro. We would never do any kind of recording with anything other than what is on the surface. We would never, and if we break out into soul circles later on, right now we're just connecting, we're just finding the union of our souls and hearts with each other. But there will never be a recording on you, my dears. So you are free to dream. You are free to be. And as we start our meditation, I want to read to you this beautiful idea. You may have played with this idea before. It's the idea of our inner child. And this person says or writes, inner child is another word for the purest part of your soul. When you connect with your inner child, you connect with your core being. When you heal your inner child, you are healing yourself across all dimensions, space, and time. And I would like to say that as we start our meditation, that you just go to that place of dreams where love is here waiting for you, never goes away, and feel that part of you. Remember as a little child, remember the playtime, remember your dreams. This is a land of broken dreams and broken hearts. It really is. So we may forget those beautiful innocent times of our inner child, just giddiness, happiness, just like a dog that is always just present for you, always ready to do whatever you want. So let's just listen to that once more and we'll put it in a we. So when we connect with our inner child, we connect to our core being. And I'm going to add, and our core being in all beings. And when we heal together our inner child, we are healing not only ourselves, but all beings across all dimensions, space, and time. Oh, dreamers, the soul dreams of its truth. The soul is always dreaming of the land beyond the dreams and to the reality. The oneness, the beauty, the love, the connection, the interconnectedness of all life. How beautiful is that? And so let's practice a few breaths to ground ourselves in this inviolable truth of our inner being, our core being, our soul and its connectedness and interconnectedness with all beings and all life. Let's receive a beautiful breath, a gift. Receive it. Bring it in and up. Your mouth can be open or closed. You can breathe through your nose or mouth, whatever's comfortable for you. And my dears, exhale, let go of your resistance. It just leads to pain, suffering. Let's inhale another breath, feeling this love that's always here to stay. And exhale, surrender to your bliss, which is also here to stay and is always with you. And one more breath, receive whatever you might need right now from your core being, from your inner innocence. And exhale, surrender to who Source keeps saying you are. You are that. You are divine. You are a prince of peace. You are a princess of peace. You are immortal. You are eternal. You are the most beautiful. Beyond imagination. Relax into your true self. Every time a thought comes, just love yourself more than the temptation to think that thought. Love yourself more than the temptation to think this thought. It is the Lord Buddha who said, you yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and your affection. You, my dear, you yourself, as much as anyone in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection. Always here, always here to stay is that love your soul, your core soul has for you. Love and affection unending. This beautiful yogi who has passed on to the higher realms, Thich Nhat Hanh, said, I think God is on our earth, inside every living being. What we call the divine is none other than the energy of awakening, of peace, of understanding, and of love, which is to be found not only in every human being, but in every species on earth. Another beautiful yogi. His name is Papaji. And these are perfect words from the Divine Papa, let's say, to remember. We talk about our inner child and how sweet it is to be who we really are. But he gives us a little wisdom around all that. He says the power of illusion is very strong. So be vigilant. Be vigilant in a joyful way with tendencies. Because when one is near freedom, all demons will consolidate and attack. Continue being you, your true self. Keep meditating on your true self, the real you, that inner spark, that inner child, that inner innocence and inner happiness. He says, continue being you, meditating on you, the self. And then he says, do this playfully. Do this playfully. Our struggle with delusion and illusion and forgetfulness and anxiety and stress and worry and fear and birth and death. His advice, let's do it playfully, my dears. Let's deal with the situation we're in, accept, embrace, love it, and do it playfully. Okay, let's bring our hands to our heart space and thank our soul, thank the divine, thank the holy ones, thank the holy comforter, the spirit of all that is, that we are at least aware of some major, major important truths to practice in our daily life. And so it is. Namaste. So if you have a minute or two more, I want to share with something, and I will include this when I send the YouTube to you today, as long as I have your email. I think I have everyone's email. Um, and I'll send you what I'm about to read. I'm going to read maybe just, well, we'll see if we get through it. This is from my my soul sister Ashley sent this to me recently. It's a post from David Attenborough. He's quite a famous movie director. He says, "Have you ever heard of mycelium?" If you all want to kind of feel where if we even look to the future, because we're so in the present as we come together like this, but if we tend to say, well, where is this going? Well, this is in my heart, this is such a perfect example. This is such a perfect example because you might all be thinking, whoa, what's next? Maybe you're not. Have you ever heard of mycelium? This incredible underground web of fungal threads acts like nature's very own support system for plants, connecting them much like the internet does for us. When mycelium forms a partnership with plant roots, It facilitates the exchange of nutrients, water, and even vital information among various plant species. Thanks to mycelium, trees and plants can actually communicate, share resources, and even warn each other about threats looming on the horizon. Imagine a forest scene where, upon the unfortunate event of a tree being cut down, the mycelium networks spring into action. It alerts nearby trees to the distress signal, and those connected through this remarkable network respond by channeling nutrients and water to the impacted tree's stump, desperately trying to keep it alive. This intricate interconnectedness is what ensures the overall health and survival of the forest, with each tree serving as a crucial piece of the larger ecosystem puzzle. Now, here's the point, my dears. Now, picture. So if that's happening with some darn fungi underneath the earth, how are we doing on earth, by the way, oh humans? Huh? How are we doing in this regard? All right. So he goes on to talk a little bit. Now picture a human society operating under a similar mycelium like structure, a community defined by empathy and cooperation. In such a world, individuals would be deeply attuned to one another's needs and struggles. During crises, responses would be united and immediate so that no one faces adversity alone. Resources would be shared equitably, nurturing a profound sense of community and mutual aid. In this aspirational society, empathy and support would flourish, crafting a resilient and caring environment. Just as a mycelium network bolsters and shields the forest, a human network built on care and compassion could help every single person thrive. The bonds of interconnectedness would foster a culture of solidarity, where looking after one another becomes second nature, much like the essential processes that sustain natural ecosystems. If only humanity could embrace such a model. And that's what I'm inviting us all to do in the big picture of what we're here for. First, we come and we start to put our myceliums together, unite them together, and our inner child's kind of hooked together, and the love that we have for each other, and build that as a foundation, right? So that we can become a second nature like the essential process that sustains ecosystems. And that we could embrace such a model. We could transform our world into a place where kindness and support are as fundamental as mycelium that weaves together the vibrant tapestry of the forest. So, underneath our daily meditations in the quiet, no words to each other, hardly, like we did for 3 months with Flossie and Trisha, and bond. I was telling you that interconnectedness formed, didn't it? And we're just keeping it alive. And thank you so much for coming on today and every day. There's no day that you come on that isn't the most special day in my life, and maybe for you too, because of this idea. Can we be a model? Can we be a model? Just this little group, as Shakespeare said, oh, my band of brothers and sisters, though very small, let's charge. And they charge into a battle. Oh, my little band of brothers and sisters, charge. Yeah, that's what this is about. Are you up for a great adventure? Like Frodo had in the Lord of the Rings, you know, and that Gandalf, the wizard, said, "Come on, you're needed." He says, "Well, what does that mean? You're going to go on a journey with us." Well, what does that mean? And he said, "You're just going to come. Now get your bags. Let's go. We're going." And then Frodo said, "Well, could there be danger?" And 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 Gandalf says, "Of course there can be danger. Could I die? Of course you could die." But anyway, you're going, Frodo. So I'm just saying, kids, are you in for an adventure? Let's charge. Charge in the way that we're charging. Thank you so much. But don't be shy to send me a text or send me a little email like Jen has been doing. And yeah, because this is our healings in here, right? Our joy, our letting go of the past, our sense of loneliness, our sense of, wow, I don't know if I can survive what's happening, and all the above, all the worries, the fears, and all those demons that Papa G mentioned, they're gonna come after the one. They're going to come after the ones that are really sincere, I have to tell you one more little story. I guess last night, you know, my wife and I sleep in different rooms. And so we have two doodles, and one usually goes with Trisha. The Pyrenees doodle goes with her on her bed, and then the golden doodle, the one I did all this service dog training with, comes into my room. And and it's I love it. Sometimes both are in both rooms, but or one room and then the other two. But anyway, last night I woke up and I put my arm out and my doodle wasn't there. I go, no, where's my doodle? Where's my doodle? So I didn't want to wake up my wife to go in, and I think she was in the other room. And and then I woke up again, no doodle. So all night I had to spend the whole night alone without my doodle. And anyway, I saw Tristan this morning. She said, "You know why that happened? Because because you were screaming. You were screaming. I was having a nightmare, and I was screaming, and it scared the dogs." They went into her room. So I'm telling you, kids, let's have this village sense that if something crazy starts to come around and you're tempted by this, or you say, "Oh, screw it, this ain't worth it," right? It's not for me, and all those kinds of thoughts. Oh no, 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 no. We have to kind of come back to the love, just the love energy. Think of the tribe when you're walking through life today and going through what you're going through today, and whatever other struggles. Think of the bond. Think of the mycelium. Okay, and this new model that's coming to planet Earth. Could it be that your dharma, your divine purpose, is exactly this, to be a model? Did you know you were coming down? Not to be a model where you walk the thing, but a model, a model for living. What is that Yogananda said? He said he has these little books, and he says how to live booklets, how to live. He just Yogananda came from India, an awakened being, to the West to just say, hey, let's see how we can live a beautiful life, a divine life, how to live. And this is similar. So I'm just saying, I'm just putting it out there because I my heart wants to. Thank you for listening. I really appreciate it. Does it make some sense to you? Huh? Yeah, I know. I know. Hey, Todd, so good to see you, man. Miss you. I miss you, but missing is loving. So I think of you and I love you when I miss you. How's that? And that goes for you, Martha, and that goes for you, Ashley, and that goes for you, Jen. And I'm just looking at the faces that are here. There's others that are Clark's online. I know Jill is online and Adina's online. Yeah. So all of us, let's charge a little band of brothers and sisters, all mycelium up, mycelium up. Yeah, all right.
Let's
Happy
charge.
dance, right?
And
We had
so
our
it
happy
is.
place going on in the meditation. Now we can do our little happy dance. Yeah. Right? Who says you can't dance online? Right? Yeah. All right. Much love.
Thank
I'll
you.
see you tomorrow. I really
Namaste,
miss my
beloveds.
life. Not just my
Thank
day,
you.
but my life. All right. Much love, everybody. Appreciate you more than you might know.